So let's see, Aries, what's up for you for this month. And of course, you know I'll do mid-month as well. All right, the first card that popped up is the King of Swords. This is a very intellectual guy. This can be an authority figure, someone who has a great thinking process, very detailed, analytical, thinks out plans before he makes a move forward. As you can see, here's all of his different types of organizational, it looks like books and plans that he has in order. This can be a legal matter. And remember too, this is a sword sign. So this could be someone Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, sun, moon, or rising, man or woman. And this could be definitely signing documents, legal matters that are coming into fruition. This could be about, I'm really noticing the plant this time. So it could be about legal matters, fruition, and then there's healing around that. Like you just had it with this legal mess, whether it's a divorce or whether it's a venture with another person, and you're ready to get away from it. And it is the deal is sealed, as I'm hearing, and that you're ready to go on to greener pastures. You're ready to move on. If this is someone who's in your court, someone who's giving you advice, it could be an attorney, it could be a judge. It feels like this card is a person. Sometimes I say that, you know, people take on the essence of the card, but for me, this definitely feels like a person who has strong advice and is willing to share. I'm really noticing that plant this time. So again, there is healing around whatever this person has to offer, whether it's suggestions, ideas, matters of authority, legal matters being resolved, all of that. And the next card that comes up is the Four of Swords. So you have two sword cards in a row, and the four is about taking that much needed vacation, taking that rest, getting some relaxation. You know, if you've had surgery, sometimes, you know, we just have to not do anything. I know recently I sprained my wrist and can use one hand. That's a real trip. And sometimes we try to move forward and push when we shouldn't push. So I'm getting the feeling here, Aries, that sometime in December, maybe mid-month or whatever, and it could be around the holidays as well, that for you, some time out, some reflection is going to be much needed. I'm really noticing this time in the card, the water and the duck. That's not usually what comes up for me. So I think it'll help your emotions as well. You know, water, when we think of it, is good for healing. It is good for just being around water is calming, isn't it? Some of you may have, like, if you have a pool in your backyard, you may have like a little fountain, and that feels like that's really nice to be around. Even in, you know, winter, whether you're northern or summer hemisphere, it's just nice to be around water flowing. So I feel like some of you all, well, this is for Aries, sun, moon, or rising. Watch your moon and rising if these messages don't make sense. But I feel like some of you are going to need to take a time out. I also don't want to sound negative on this. I'm going to say it quickly. I do feel like some of you may have been in an argument with another person and much needed verbal time out. I hope there's been no physical abuse from either one of you, but a much needed time out from another person. A relationship of some kind. Okay. And the third card I really like that's come up for you guys, this is the Three of Wands. This is a wand card, so you guys get it. It's your fire, it's your passion, it's your work, your abilities in life, what you do for a living, what you do for the money you make. The three has to do with sending out new ventures. a new career path. You know, as you can see here, he's looking at the ship. The ship has already been sent out with cargo. You could say he's already made some money. He's already sent the ships out overseas, and he has received funds for what has been sold. So this is like really being excited about whatever venture that you're working on. And of course, you're not the only one. A lot of times there's, you know, people that you have on your team or people that you rely on. In this particular card, there would be the captain of the ship, and there would be the shipmates and other people that have helped you get there. But as you can see, he has on this red and gold. So he's feeling pretty good. To me, that represents a royalty or feeling good about it. Purple and gold really represents royalty. But at least he has on this sharp dress, with the rest of this being fairly skewed as far as colors. Even this tree beside him, you'll notice it has some leaves on it, but it's not full of leaves. So there's still some work to be done. There's still some accomplishments, of course, that you want to make, but this does feel like a new venture that you are working on. And if, you know, you take this time out that's much needed, then it feels like this is going to go even smoother. And this guy's facing this. And here's water and here's water. I think it would be good for your, you know, your emotional selves, your selves. I didn't say cells, but you know, it could be for your cells. It could be for your physical body that you just need to take that downtime. And if possible, be around water. If possible. Well, okay, so, you know, you guys are ready. This is the Knight of Rods, which is a fire sign again. So you guys are really ready to take action here. I'm going to pull a couple more. All right, the Knight of Pentacles comes up. So this is another person in your life. This would be a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising, who has a feeling to me, I feel like they're a backboner. They're giving you some good ideas to work from. These cards want to come out sideways. So then you drew the Two of Wands, but look where it's going. It's going to the Three of Wands. The Two talks about contemplation, contemplating the ideas. So you've done that. This is not something that it feels like for most of you anyway, that you just say, oh, I think I'll just move forward and I don't really know what I'm doing. I don't think that at all. I think that you have contemplated the ideas quite nicely. Then the Queen of Pentacles comes up. So you have the Knight and the Queen. So the Queen is someone who's very warm-hearted. This may be another person who's supportive of you. This may be a friend or a spouse. Again, an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, that is there for you. I'm actually feeling like some of you, this could be a man or a woman, some of you may date an earth sign, again, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And because this feels very sweet to me, like this is time out for you to go on a trip with them or to enjoy a dinner out. This feels more like romantic. Where as of here we're talking business, but this feels romantic. And then the last card is the Six of Swords. So apparently some of you really are ready to move on. This could mean really physically in your mind. You're ready to move in a new direction. And apparently you're doing that. You've thought about this quite a bit. You've thought about it and you've put efforts forward, and this is culminating into a prosperous business venture. Yeah, so take care of you all. That I hope this is not surgery, although it could be. But if it is, whatever is going on here is that you need to take time for yourself. And this person is almost advising you to do that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and add up the cards here. We have the King, that's 5. and 3 is 8. And 8 is about, I was talking earlier about legal matters. 8 is about money, possessions. And so it could very well be that this has to do with legal matters that you're wrapping up. All right, Aries. And what I'm noticing in this particular card is the cells right here. They're not completely unfolded, as you can see. Well, they're not unfolded at all. So there's still some work to do, but it feels like happy about where you are now. And you can see there's the 3 of swords, or excuse me, the 3 of wands, the woman, the mermaid on the back of the ship. So this is really about water too. So some of you may be going overseas, or you're something to do with water. It could even be making deals and plans across the ocean, talking to people in other countries. So just saying.